Hi testing folks, welcome to ConformIQ. ConformIQ has come up with its new version release Creator 4.6.5. In this new version release, you can find the new and improved AI powered enhancements which will help you to drastically reduce your manual efforts as well as improve your speed of testing. So let us see each of these enhancements one by one. So coming to the Gherkin business requirement modeling, the BRM enhancements. So now for accelerating the test automation, now the Gherkin keywords including the background, description, comments, doc strings, and tags have been enhanced. These enhancements are done around the Gherkin feature file importer, the core product engine, and also the Gherkin scripting backend. In addition to these Gherkin BRM modeling enhancements, you can also find few enhancements across the UI and UX as well. The new search features have been provided to empower the users and increase the speed of modeling. Now, under this improved UI UX enhancements, you can find now a brand new search functionality has been introduced in Project Explorer. Also, users can now search for multiple targets matching a criteria. In addition, the Project Explorer has also been enhanced with three new options: Expand, Expand All, and Collapse All. The other enhancements include on the test design configurations, where multiple scripters can be rendered simultaneously by using the right-click rendering option. Along with these improved UI UX enhancements, you can also find that provision has been made to use shortcut keys for performing major activities. So these are the new enhancements you can find in the latest version release of Creator 4.6.5. So let me demonstrate you all with these new enhancements. Coming to the Gherkin enhancements, you can find enhancements at the importer end within the core product as well as at the scripter side. So I have considered here a sample feature file which has a commit, a tag, and then followed by a description, a background, as well as comments within business action steps, within the steps, as well as a doc string. So now the importer, which is AI powered, can now recognize all the special keywords which is provided within the feature file, process it, and try to get this information into the model. Here I have considered a new project within which I try to import it. So this is the AD file which has been created out of that feature file, where you can see now the very first node, it provides the information regarding the tags at the very top of the feature file, and then you can find a description and as well as the comments as well. Now if you go down the flow, you can also find the background which is mentioned in the narrative action. So all these special keywords which you see, the tags, description, comments, and the background, you find within the narrative action. And the steps which are within the background, they come as is with respect to the business action keywords provided within the creator. And if you go down the flow, so within the email flow, I have provided the doc strings. Within the then action, we have provided the doc strings. So you can see, since doc strings are associated to particular step or particular business action, you can see now the doc strings being mentioned within the then statement as is in this editor window. So even the comment has been mentioned here, since it is a part of that particular then action. Now if I come back to the feature file, so you can see within the background as well, a comment has been provided, a step has been commented. So if I come to the model now, so if I go to the business action where it has been used, you can find that particular commented step information associated to that business action as well. So these are the enhancements made on the importer end. Now coming to the core product enhancements which are made with respect to the business requirement modeling, the BRM model flows is that now suppose if you consider a particular business activity node and add a narrative action into it. So with this narrative action, you can define those special keywords directly via manual modeling. That is, if you double click on the narrative action and when the editor window opens, so you can find a new UI option has been provided, a drop down which has the all the special keywords like such as the background, description, comments, tags. Now suppose if I try to add a keyword called as tags in the model flow and I name this tag as add email scenario, click on OK, save this file, and if I try to export now this entire model flow which has made use of different keywords of the feature file such as the given when then, the background, comments, tags, description, doc string. So all these elements of the feature file has now been considered into the scripter end as well with this new version release. So as you can see now within the test design configuration DC, you are observing the Gherkin BRM scripter has been used. Now when I try to generate the test cases for this particular model flow, so let me delete the existing test cases and generate again. So for which let me generate the end-to-end test cases, for which I go to ConformIQ options, say the advanced, and I'll check the enabled only finalized just checkbox. With this, I'll be getting the end-to-end flows, and I'll click on generate test cases now. So with one click, the test case gets generated, and now the latest the creator build, that is 4.6.5 version, the core Gherkin BRM script has also been enhanced to consider all these elements of the feature file. So once you click on the export button, you should be able to see test cases folder getting generated, and within this test cases folder for this particular DC, you can find the Gherkin BRF folder. Now when you expand this Gherkin BRF folder, you can find the output feature file has been generated. So once you open the feature file, you can find all the elements have been considered in the output feature file. So you can see the tags which were defined at the very top of the feature file at the import end. You can also see the description. You can see the comments which were defined at the top of the feature file. Then you can see the background with all the steps as is, which you can find within the model, and also you can find the commented steps as is. There's no changes made in the output. Also, the manually added tag for the email scenario, you can see that particular tag coming across that particular scenario login via email. So also within this scenario, you can find that doc strings have been exported as is along with the comments associated to that particular business action. So these are the new enhancements which you can find for Gherkin BDD modeling within the creator at the importer end, in the core product as well as at the scripter end. Coming to the other enhancements within this new version release, you can find a search icon now at the very project explorer. So this search icon, it helps in searching the different files across the active projects within the current workspace. So when you click on the search icon, a search window will be open with a search bar where you can mention the file name to be searched across the different projects, or a particular text which you need to find within the particular file across the project. Now let me demonstrate you this search functionality for the project explorer. Now suppose I want to search for the login file. So in that case, you just need to mention it. So as you mention, you can see the search results getting updated. So once you type the login, so you can see the different files matching that particular text. So now as you can see now, the login page .java, you can see it is being mentioned twice, but if you click on one of them, you can find the location of that Java file. So this location varies with the other login page.java. So now when you click on the other login page.java, so you can see the search location has been updated. So these two files where the name of the file is same, but since the location of these files is different, you can still find them in the search result. So once you select the desired search result and click on open, you will see in the backend the file getting opened. Alternatively, you can also double click on that particular search result to open the file. As you see, the file has been opened now, and also you can find the entire list has been refreshed. Now suppose if you want to search for an exact match, so for which once you open the search window and you need to check this checkbox, and then you need to mention that entire text. Suppose I want to find a particular AD file, so I need to mention the exact name of the AD file. So once you mention it, now as you can see on providing the exact file name, if the file exists within the project explorer, you can see within the search result that particular file getting displayed. So if you click on it and click on open, so you can see in the backend the file getting opened. So this is with respect to the exact match. Similarly, if you provide a expression to find a file, so for which you need to check the regular expression checkbox. And in case if you want to find a particular text or particular word, you need to check the third checkbox, which is search text and files. Now suppose now if I check this checkbox and try to find a word called as modeling, you can see I get to see three different files here where the modeling word exists. So this is how the search functionality works within the project explorer. A quick note, make sure to use this button refresh projects for incorporating the changes made in the projects across this current workspace. So coming to the other enhancements with respect to the search functionality is that now you can find a search functionality provided within the test target view. So when you click on that particular search button, you will see this search window getting open. So if you type the text to be searched, you will see that particular text if exists within the list of different testing goals, then those testing goals gets highlighted. Now suppose if I try to mention here login and click on search, so as you can see, the all the testing goals, the different groups has been expanded, like the nodes, control flows, action invocations has been expanded, and the login, the text, if it exists as an aspect of the testing goal, then you can find that particular testing goal getting highlighted. The unique and interesting fact of this functionality is that you can find not the text which is mentioned in the search bar if it exists within the list of testing goals. So not just a particular section will be highlighted, but all the associated testing goals will also be selected. Now if I come back to the testing modeling, you can observe the particular login activity node is in connection with the decision node valid, and you can also see it has been connected to the start node through a control flow. Also you can find the login node enclosing different information such as the display screen, fill form, click button. So all this information, the control flows, the particular activity node, so all this associated information also gets highlighted when that particular search gets matched. So coming back to the confirming test design, you can find the main groups, which is the nodes, control flows, the action invocations, the data objects, as well as the conditional branching, which includes the information on the decision nodes. So now if I try to expand all of them, I click on search once again, so you can see all the highlights where the login node which is associated with the decision node is also been highlighted within the control flows. Also, since it is also linked with the initial node, so even that particular testing goal is highlighted. And also within the action invocations, you can find the particular action one display screen. The login screen is also been highlighted since it contains the word called as login. Similarly, if there exists any particular word called as login matching within the data objects, you can find that uh, testing goal getting highlighted. And also the same thing applies within the conditional branching as well. So wherever the particular text which has been searched is getting mentioned in the testing goal, all those testing goals gets highlighted. Now suppose if you want to make changes, like if you want to make a bulk updates across all these testing goals, where if the requirement is to make the bulk update for the particular text being searched or for the particular testing goal which has been highlighted, such that its all associated elements should also be updated with the same test target type has updated for one particular searched element. So in that case, what you need to do is that you need to check this select all highlight search elements text box, click on search button again. So with this, all the searched elements or the searched testing goals or its associated testing goals gets highlighted as well as gets selected. And now if you try to update any one of the testing goal status, that is in this case if currently you are seeing it in the target mode, so if you want to change it to the don't care, you can find all its associated elements the testing goals getting converted into the don't care. So this is how we can make a bulk update by using this search functionality. So this search functionality provides you to search the associated testing goals as matching the search criteria. Also, it helps you in making the bulk updates. So these are the new AI powered search functionalities which you can find within the Project Explorer as well as in the test target view. Now coming to the other enhancement which is across the Project Explorer is that you can find now the expand and collapse options for the different projects you have in the workspace. Now if you want to expand a particular project to one level, so you can right click on by selecting that particular project and you can find the three options now: expand, expand or collapse all. So you can either click on this expand button or alternatively you can use a shortcut key, press alt1, you will see the project has been expanded to one level. Now in case if I want to expand all the folders, subfolders of this particular project, so you can click on expand all option or alternately you can use the shortcut key and press R2. You can see all the subfolders getting expanded. So if I click on so here I'm clicking on the expand all option, and you can see expandable elements which are found within this particular project has been expanded to its last level till it finds a non-expandable element. So in this case, you can find the DCs, even the disabled DCs has been expanded. You can find the active diagram hierarchy has been expanded. For the model, you can see the AD files has been expanded, where you can see all the different elements being used within the particular AD file. You can also find the same thing for the structure diagram as well. So as I scroll down the project explorer, so you can find for even for the SD file till the last file which you can find expandable. You can see the files, the particular element has been expanded. So in this case, the enumeration accounts, which is an element of the SD file, you can see it has been expanded, displaying all its different enumeration values such as the checking account, existing, saving has all have all been displayed. So it's not just the AD or ST elements you can find for the test cases folder as well. So in case if you want to collapse this expanded structure or the hierarchy of this particular project, so you can right click on the empty space provided and you can choose the collapse all option. Or in case if you want to collapse or close a particular folder, so for example, if I want to close the robot framework and surname Java's output folder, so you need to select those folders and then right click and you can find the collapse all option being enabled. So once you click on that, so you can see both the folders have been collapsed. So this is about the expand and collapse options which you can find has a new enhancements within the Project Explorer in this new version release Creator 4.6.5. Coming to the other enhancements is with respect to the multiple scripted rendering. That is, now in this new version release, Creator 4.6.5, you get the provision to render multiple scripters at a time. So if I want to do the scripted rendering for multiple scripters, which is that is the robot framework and surname Java, for example, so I will select both of them and right click and just click on the render test option. So with this, you can find the test cases getting exported for both of the scripts. So once the test case export process has been completed, so you can find within the test cases folder both the folders, the robot framework as well as the surname Java which has been selected has been exported and output files have been generated successfully. So this is the enhancements with respect to the multiple scripted ending you can find now in this new version release Creator 4.6.5. Now, in this new version, release Creator 4.6.5 version, for helping the user to proceed with faster testing process, so shortcut keys have been provided, which will help you to perform the created activities as fast as possible. Suppose if you want to know, load the model for the particular selected project, so what you can do is you can select Alt L, which will open a dialog box asking to go to the confirming test perspective. If you click on yes, it will automatically move to the confirming test design perspective and you can see the model loading has been completed. In case if I coming back to the confirming modeling for the selected project, if you want to generate the test cases, so you need to press the keys Alt G, and in case if you click on no in this pop-up, the test generation still continues and you can find the test cases getting generated and you can verify it by going to the confirming test design. So as you can see, the test cases have been generated. And now if you want to export the test cases for all the scripts mentioned in the enable test design configuration, so in this case I have here DC2 which is in enable mode and I have like three scripts here, robot framework, XML and surname Java. So if I want to render the all three scripts, so you just need to click on Alt tab and now if you click on yes again, it will automatically move to the confirming test design and as you can see the export process has been started automatically. So these shortcut keys will help you to leverage your testing speed with ConformIQ Creator. Also, in addition to these shortcut keys for the model loading, test generation and test rendering, you can also find the shortcut keys have been provided to import the model as well. So coming to the confirming modeling, so if you press Alt I, you can find the import box getting open. So now it's all about selecting the particular import utility and proceeding with the import process. Also, on pressing Alt E, you can find the export window getting open where now you can export the project or a structure diagram libraries or a file system or an archive file with this export option. You can find many other shortcut keys provided such as pressing Alt S. You can find the search box for the Project Explorer getting open. Similarly, pressing R key, you you can open the search window for the test target view. Now clicking on yes here, so you can see automatically the search window within for the test target view has been opened. So you can find the shortcut keys now for performing major creator activities as a part of new enhancements in this new version release Creator 4.6.5. So these are the new and improved AI-powered enhancements which you can find in the latest version of Creator 4.6.5. Thank you.